Hi Libras, I hope you're doing well. Thanks for hopping on board the Libra Love Boat. Well, let's see who's in your energy, what they're thinking about, how you're feeling. You know, the Libra saga. Libra, Libra, Libra. What are they up to? Hmm. Looks like this person's doing a little socializing. Yeah. They are in need of some clarity, though. Yeah, they feel that maybe you are really angry with them and maybe you've been deceiving them as well. And what they thought of was a cup of love that you may participate together in. They don't see that happening anymore. They see you as very angry. Yeah, they believe they've seen a side of you that they haven't seen before. They're out socializing though. I They may be trying to replace you. They may be, yeah, thinking this is over and they're off doing their thing and having a good time. You haven't They don't have clarity of what went on in this situation here. They need it. Yeah, they're distrustful of you. Now, that's just how they're feeling. You might be the most trustful person in the world, but for some reason, this person thinks it's over. That you're angry, unapproachable. They're probably afraid of you at this point. Okay. Yeah, they're just looking at their money. Uh, this person is financial, has a head for business. Um, but they can be generous, they can be kind, but they can also be self-centered or arrogant. Arrogant. Yeah, they could be more humble, but this person has a dead set in their head that if they go out and party and just be around people and socialize a lot, that's where they're going to find their happiness. I don't understand that completely. Just socializing isn't a complete. It's like this person could be avoiding relationships altogether in favor of just the crowd. They would really like to get some clarity. They really would. In fact, they're feeling like you wronged them and they want you, well, they want to get back together. They want to discuss what went on. They want to know how you're really feeling. They're just left in the dark. They have an ace of swords here in reverse. They don't know what the heck's going on. They could be in denial too over their actions, but they really want to get together and it looks like figure this thing out. They don't want to be left hanging or in a position of feeling like they're the bad person in this scenario here. Wow. Yeah, they're seeing you in a different light now. Yeah, they feel like they don't really know you because you've shown them another side of you besides this. You have an emperor or empress energy to you. They felt that. They were getting off on that. There was something about you that was different. They liked, but now they're seeing the other side of you, and they're afraid of it. They really do want to figure out what's going on. Oh, okay. You thought this person was treating you like a narcissist, like they were narcissistic. Because, like I say, they can be arrogant and self-centered. So, if this person all they wanted to do was socialize and treat you coldly or control you, control the scenario, um, you were starting to think, well, maybe this person, has some narcissistic traits, and you started to lose affection for them too. But there still must be some sort of energetic bond here in order for this person to come out in the reading. Okay. Let's try these. So right now this person's a little afraid of you. They've seen another side of you that they don't recognize, that scares them. And they don't see it happening because they have no clarity. They don't know what's going on. Okay. Yeah, I think you're quite successful. People are recognizing you. Yeah, you're triumphing. You're prideful right now. You're feeling pretty good about life because I think you're getting noticed. Well, I don't know how good you're feeling about life, but you are getting noticed, and you're getting praised for something that you're good at, and people look up to you for it. You might feel that you were a little reckless or foolish when you got involved with this person. That you were gullible, maybe vulnerable, and left yourself wide open to get hurt. Maybe you were a little careless with your boundaries when you met this person. I think you're very determined. You're a social person. You're quite self-assured. You're confident usually. You're passionate. And you're pretty good looking, Libra. Yeah. Yes, you're attractive. Not just in your outer beauty, but your inner beauty. But there's been some delays and blocks and lack of energy lately. You've been hesitant at something. You've been hesitant from moving away from this person. You were attached to him. But like I say, you're being recognized right now for things. And I don't see you being really sad or really, really too upset over all this. I think you felt like you were being observed very closely by this person. And at some point you felt maybe they were two-faced. Yeah, and trying to manipulate, like I say, manipulate the relationship here. Control the scenario. This person, yeah, you thought maybe they were narcissistic because they were so cold and controlling. But you weren't going to conform, not to what the way they wanted you to conform. I don't see any compromise between the two of you. And you know, to have a relationship, you have to understand compromising. You have your own beliefs, and you like to stick to them. You're a little traditional, Libra. You have your way of thinking, and you stick to it. You're confident though. You're confident. You're confident now. I'm just saying that you might have felt a little foolish and reckless when you got together with this person because you left yourself vulnerable. Could that be? And it didn't work out. They weren't vulnerable. Ooh, sorry about that. I sneezed and my nose started running. I sneezed like 4 times, but I'm back. Just took a short pause there. Turned off my camera. Okay. Looks like you're healing. You're doing well. Yeah. You're a confident person. This recognition, the praise maybe you're getting, that might be helpful in diverting your focus away from this person here. You might be, yeah, you're being admired by other people. So, yeah, I'm sure that's helping to take off some of this painful energy, but you're healing. You're getting balanced. You're feeling a little more serene. Yeah, you're getting your confidence back. You just want to cooperate. You don't want any problems. You may put this person on your friends list just to be in a compromising position. Yeah. You don't want to conflict with them. You want to fight. It's almost as if you've regained your balance. You don't care that much anymore because you don't see them in the same light. And they're afraid of you. They don't see you exactly in the same light either. So you've got a battle of the wills going on here. There's no understanding. There's no clarity. It looked like you guys might have broke up for something very trivial, or just someone got frustrated or something small. And now it's you're blaming each other. It looks like you're blaming each other for the breakup. And I can't tell who broke it up or what happened here, but somebody walked away. Somebody was wasting your time. Yeah. I think you got frustrated and quit this because you feel they were wasting your time. They were stealing from you, stealing your emotions, maybe even your money, stealing your energy, your time. And you're like, no, I'm set in my ways here. I have my own beliefs, but I'm secure in those beliefs. I'm feeling confident. It has to do with this. I won't say fame, but it could be. But it's this recognition that you're getting. It's causing you to feel better about yourself, more confident. Healing. You don't want any trouble with anybody. Like I say, it looks like you're just moving on here. And they're trying to socialize. They're trying to find their happiness just in the crowd, hanging out with the crowd. They may be drinking a little more than they should be too. But I don't think it's, I think this person does mostly things in moderation. They're level-headed. They're more concerned about appearances, how they look. They're materialistic. They could have money. They could be pretty well set up. But they're just going about relationships in a devil-may-care manner. Like they don't want to get serious. I don't see anything leaning towards affection or passion or anything here in these cards yet. Yeah, you may just be gone for good from this person. Or they believe that you're gone for good. Is that bothering them? We'll see. You can feel them coming back around. And I think it's because this person's getting the feeling that you're gone for good and they're becoming regretful over that fact. Yeah. I don't know if you ever felt this or knew this or your intuition was telling you this or whatever, but this person has deep feelings for you. They could actually be in love with you and denying that. And when they're around you, they're nervous. Like if you called this person right now, they'd be just really nervous. They wouldn't know how to act. Yeah. And what makes them nervous is the feelings that they're having for you because they're not used to having those kind of feelings. Like I say, they party. You know, I don't know if they're a big, let's go out and party, drink, and dance and carry on, stay out all night. No, because this person is more conservative than that. But they do feel that they can find their happiness some way just by socializing. That's weak. That's weird. I'm not getting it, but that's the message that's coming across. Yeah. I think there may be someone new coming around that has ideas about you. And I don't think you all at once realize that you could have feelings for this person too. I don't think you've realized, I don't think you've given that a thought. You may be or they may be, or somebody's so wrapped up in something else right now that there's somebody else out there around you that has feelings for you that you could have feelings for too if you just gave it a chance. That's what the cards say in here. This person might have told you that there was someone else that told them that they were in love with him and wants to commit to him. They may have told you that. That's kind of specific, but if they were just trying to get at you or being arrogant or egotistical or just want to let you know that, hey, you're being insecure. I got somebody chasing me, they're in love with me, and they want to commit to me. That could be the case. They may not even have told you that, but it could be the case. You know, you don't want a real deadbeat or some dead, dull person, but you really don't want a bad boy or a bad girl either. But you do want somebody that has confidence and a direction in life. Because it looks like you have confidence in what you do and in yourself. Confidence and a direction and honesty. That's what you want. You don't want some idle person. No one does. What I'm saying is, I think you understand this now, and you're not going to give in for something less than your standards. But there is something charming and attractive about confidence. Not arrogance, not egotism, but just smooth confidence in a man or woman. Yeah, this person just can't speak clearly. They might cut their, you might do all the writing and they cut their paragraphs off short if you're, texting or whatever. They're nervous. They don't know exactly what to say. They don't think clearly when they're around you or when they're communicating with you. They're afraid they're going to make a mistake. They want to be, this person has kind of a perfectionist quality to them. Okay. They do. They're in a Queen of Pentacles energy. They're good with finances. They could be a perfectionist. But when they're around you, they don't think clearly and it scares them because they want to be perfect. They want to come off as the most perfect as they can in your eyes. That's part of their power trip. The more perfect that they can look in your eyes, the more sway they feel they have over you and the more they can lead you in whatever direction they're trying to lead you. But they just don't think clearly when they're around you, so they lose their power. They can't put a ring in your nose and drag you around. They don't know how to do it. I think they've done it to others. I think like this person's attractive, they're confident, and I think they've just had their way. I'm not talking like a big time sexual thing here. I'm talking about they've just had their influence over other people. And it's time to engage in an open, honest, heartfelt conversation. That's what you need to do. Like I said, this looks like it was something petty. And now you're both seeing each other in a very negative light. Yeah, you're making a very slow detachment from this person, but you are detaching. Wow. Some of you might be relocating, maybe even going abroad, or this person could be relocating to somewhere new, somewhere abroad. Relocating. There we go again. Someone you don't expect has feelings for you. Didn't we just talk about that? Somebody around you that you haven't even given a chance. You haven't even thought of if you could have feelings for them, but it looks like you could if you just moved in that direction a little bit. Someone you don't expect has feelings for you. Wow. The advice the cards is given here is that if you've had really, terrible luck in relationships, it's okay to live together or move in, be around each other in that kind of way for a while before you tie the knot and you get committed. I know it doesn't sound like a healthy way to be, but a lot of people don't even get married these days, but they stay committed and live together for a long time, maybe their whole lives. So it might be, worth the effort or the try to live with somebody first, to be sure, before you sign those papers. Everything looks rosy most of the time in a new relationship, but when you actually get down to brass tacks, and you got to look at that same person every day, you got to deal with the baggage they bring into the relationship. You see the other side of them, so the arguments, whatever might incur, you don't like their habits, all that stuff. You got to get used to that. Well, it's wise to get used to that before you commit. Now, this person left you dangling. They didn't offer you any support or recognition or whatever. When you are a recognized person, supported by the public, it looks like here, and now they're wishing they had your back. They're wishing that they would have given you something a little bit more. And they do want you to come back so they can explain everything. Have this big, long talk. They think that they can restore this relationship. Could be just a friendship now. Like you feel like you're not even that concerned anymore. Some of you might be a little worn out, feel like you could really use a good boost of energy. Yeah, of course, these winter months coming on makes everybody feel like well, if you're in a cold place, makes you feel like you want to hibernate or leave, relocate to someplace abroad. I know, but this sounds like kind of a permanent thing, or a 6 month stay someplace or something. Like if you lived in Canada, you might want to go to Mexico or someplace for 6 months. Yeah, you're just done with all the creepy energy. I think you'd rather be alone than have to deal with some of the people and stuff that you've had to go through. So you're going to be very picky about everybody that comes by. You're just going to avoid the creepy energy. Things get creepy, you're going to recognize it. Don't berate yourself for anything that's gone on in this relationship. I think you did the best you could, and you just got frustrated. But remember, the universe is unconditional love, and as long as you can try and maintain that for humanity and the world itself, you're going to be on a better path. Don't carry guilt. Remove guilt from your life. That's a burden. That's something that you don't need to have. Just don't berate yourself. Don't beat yourself up over anything. There's no reason for it. The past is gone. It's history. You got one foot in the future. Move ahead. Yeah, this person might know that you're popular and they don't want to see you like that. Well, it's a jealousy thing. Not maybe of your popularity, but jealous because other people are looking at you and you have options. They don't want to see you move ahead. They'd rather see you fail than move ahead and be with somebody else. This person does have feelings for you. They love you. They have a deep, hidden love for you. They just don't want to express it. But they're finally understanding it. They must be working on themselves because they're trying to clear a path to you. They're trying to remove some of these obstacles. Yeah, they're finally understanding what's been going on here. And what's been going on is they've been trying to control you. And you're not letting them control you. That's basically it right here. You just got frustrated because the relationship wouldn't move in a forward direction. It just got stuck. Yeah, they're used to being with people that they can control. They can control the situation. They feel like they have some power over what's happening. So these people that they hang out with, the crowd that they enjoy, they all fit in pretty well together. and they have a controlling factor. They kind of like say what they say, everybody listens to. So they do have that kind of energy. People do listen to them and kind of make them the center of attention sometimes. And in this way, they feel like maybe they can just get away with murder, you know. They're with people who lets them, who enables them to do things that they shouldn't. And you've been discovering your self-worth through suffering. I think a lot of you Libras have gone through a whole bunch. And it's actually made you stronger and helped your growth immensely. Yeah, we're living in the school of hard knocks here on this planet. It's sad that we usually have to learn by experiment and getting slapped down for it. Ah, this person's going through a tower right now. Are you kidding me? Could be many problems. It could be their whole situation in life. They've run up against a brick wall and it's just crumbling all around them. They're in turmoil. Yeah, they're in turmoil. They don't like the situation that they're in. I think they chose the wrong path and it ended up coming back to bite them in the butt. Their decision. They do not like the decision that they made. Now they think, yep, exactly. They think you're with somebody else. It's killing them. It's causing them a tower. A tower moment is when, when you least expect it, something just happens. And, you don't have to least expect it, I guess. It can gradually build. In this reading, they're very concerned because they think you're with somebody else. They know you're getting attention. They know you're attractive and smooth. You're a smooth operator. Well, you were with this person. I think you threw out all the stops when you were with this person. You might have even done a little acting just to get this person into your energy, just to get them to figure things out, what was going on here. You were trying to push them in your direction, and then you just got frustrated. And now they're very regretful. They're realizing they should have given more. They should have had your back. So, yep. They feel like you just walked away, left them out in the cold. Now you're having fun with other people. Or got something serious going on with somebody else. Somebody that's making you happy instead of them. Yeah, this is weird, but they thought they were going to have it all with you. They thought you were a good couple. They thought you could have a 10 of Pentacles. Great relationship, abundance. But now they're not feeling that. That's part of the tower. They don't know if they're ever going to find their happiness, it looks like. They made a big mistake in letting you go. It's like they haven't really let you go. They wanted to. They thought they could. They thought they could go out and party, continue their lifestyle. It wouldn't be nothing. Well, I dig Libra, but it's not working out. I can get anybody I want. And then they go out and they find out that their feelings are a lot deeper for you than they imagined. Because you're gone now. And all these emotions start coming to the surface. These are very regretful cards right here. They feel like they're losing it all and they may never get it back again. Yeah, they've had to really take a time out. Yeah, because of what they've discovered, I think, about you and about themselves, they've had to take a time out, do a little praying, a little meditating, really going inside. They're in pain, praying for a brighter day. They're praying for things to get better so that they can have their happiness. They thought they were going to be happiness. Oh, they thought they could go out and party with these people or their crowd or whatever, and just, gaining all these friends or having all that influence on people, that was going to make them happy. Obviously, they've come into a great shock here when they found out that wasn't making them happy. They really feel like they're losing their happiness. They realize that partying and being out with the crowd isn't making them happy. They realize that their only true happiness would be in a committed, one-on-one, beautiful relationship. And guess what? They don't think they're going to get it. They feel like you've walked away for good. And a lot of you probably have. You've got new interests. You've got a new direction. Yeah, this person, they should have been more generous, and they know it. I think they were generous with the wrong people. I think they gave their time, to the wrong people. Time and energy to the wrong, yeah. That's exactly what's happening here. They were too generous. They were too open and everything with their crowd, but they should have been that way with you. And that's what they're figuring out here now. That you were the one that mattered all along. Wow, yeah. So they're in their head now and in their emotions deeply. They're not talking to anybody. I think they might be talking to a few people, but they're not letting anybody in on what's going on with them. They're not sharing their emotions or anything or listening to anybody's advice about this relationship. They have a major, major, major decision to make about you, Libra. They know where they've gone wrong. They know what happened. But they're not making a move yet. They're still sitting there in their emotions. Yeah. Yeah. They're being stubborn. They see it's as if they had an idea or an agenda for you two. And whatever you were thinking, I don't know what that was, but exactly. But they were thinking that, you guys could work on this and really build an empire together. I think they were thinking that you both brought good stuff to the table and that you could really build on it. And they were looking forward to that. But now they see that you're not working on it at all anymore. And they haven't been working on it either because they thought they were so smug. They thought that they could just waste your time, basically. But now they want clarity. They want to tell you the truth. They want to open up, let you know what happened. And that's hence this big conversation that you need to have here. Wow. This may end, Libra. Whether you want it to or not, this looks like somebody, wants to find their happiness. They're looking for a sunnier day. That could be both of you. And this is kind of sad because it looks like this could have been good. But somebody's walking away. Well, are they coming back? Is this temporary? Are they literally walking away, or is their emotions just going in another direction? I know they owe you an apology. I see that you are going to be getting back together, at least to have a conversation or talk. Like I say, this person's probably nervous. They could be younger than you. Or there could be an age difference. You could be younger than them, but looks like they might be a little younger than you, Libra. Oh, yeah, here we go again. They're afraid. They think there's going to be a big fight. They think there's going to be a quarrel and argument and head games and gaslighting and whatever goes on. They don't want it. They also feel like there might be competition, that they might come back and you're already involved with somebody else. So all this stuff now is racing through their head, and it all just leads back to a conversation that needs to be had to clear this all up, because both of you people, you and this person, are filling your heads full of imaginary stuff, imagining scenarios that might not even be true. Yeah, they feel like you've seen through their past, their history. You read them like a book, and you've given up on them because they have baggage and you don't want it. They've got trauma from the past. They've got things that they've been carrying with them, maybe that they haven't dealt with, and you see that, and you don't like it. You don't want to work on them. I think at one point you might have tried to help heal this person from their past pains and traumas, but it didn't work. They were stubborn. They were arrogant. They felt they had all these options. They didn't need to change for any one person. And you don't want to deal with it. You don't want to deal with their baggage. And I don't say that in a cold-hearted way. I say it because I feel like you've already dealt with it a lot and tried to help this person heal or change or see the light or whatever. And you got frustrated and you don't want to deal with it anymore. Cards are telling me that you're moving towards a King of Cups. Somebody that's going to love you unconditionally and give you what you need. Picture the person in your mind that you feel like you'd like to be with, and that's what's coming. King of Cups. Okay, but it looks like you're going to have to stick to your guns and make a big decision for yourself, whether you're going to leave this person or not. The cards are telling me that it's not working out. They're afraid of you. They love you, but they're not expressing it. They have issues. You don't want to deal with their issues. That's what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing that narcissist card up there that came out earlier. King of Swords in reverse. I don't take it as literal. I'm taking it as feelings. Someone feels that possibly you're being narcissistic or you have those tendencies. Or because of this person's controlling nature. Oh, yeah. Yeah. What I'm getting here is both of you are trying to, or imagining horrible qualities in each other. And that happens too. That's imaginary. Everybody has their negative side and their positive side. But it looks here that you're both, looking at the negative of each other and going overboard with that. And that's going to make it hard to come back with this person. You've got somebody else looking at you, admiring you. In fact, you have a lot of people that are actually thinking you're cool, whatever you're doing, business-wise, your art, your creativity. So you do have somebody showing up here as the King of Cups. It could be this person wants to be your King of Cups now. They're going to leave something behind, this lifestyle, whatever, move in your direction, and be your King of Cups. If that's not the case, then it's somebody new. Anyway, we'll look at the Libra saga some more next time. Until then, good luck. Peace and love to you.